Have you ever wondered how habits can dramatically impact our lives? Let's delve into this fascinating world and explore the essence of our daily routines. In his riveting piece, Atomic Habits, James Clear illuminates the profound role of habits in shaping our lives. He emphasizes that the journey to extraordinary results begins with the smallest steps. It's not about making massive leaps, but rather, it's about the accumulation of tiny changes that, over time, yield remarkable results. Clear provides a compelling insight into the mechanics of habits. They are the invisible architecture of our lives, the routines that steer us towards success or failure. They are the autopilot mode of our brain, making us efficient and helping us navigate the complexities of life with relative ease. These habitual patterns are so deeply ingrained in our existence that they essentially become the compound interest of self-improvement, with each minuscule investment contributing to our overall growth. We understand now that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. So how do we start creating good habits? Let's delve into the first law of behavior change. Make it obvious. According to James Clear's Atomic Habits, this law is all about the power of cues. These are signals that trigger our brain to initiate a behavior. Whether it's the smell of coffee that prompts a morning routine, or a notification that leads to checking emails, these cues set the stage for our habits. So remember, the first step to creating good habits is to make them obvious. What about making our habits stick? Now we delve into the second law of behavior change, as discussed in Atomic Habits. Making it attractive. James Clear emphasizes that our brains are wired to release dopamine, the pleasure hormone, not just when we experience joy but also when we anticipate it. This anticipation can be leveraged to make our habits more appealing. When we add an element of attraction to our habits, they become more enjoyable and we're more likely to stick to them. The more attractive a habit is, the more our brain associates it with good feelings. How can we make habits effortless to adopt? In the fourth part of Atomic Habits, James Clear presents the third law of behavior change. Make it easy. Here, he introduces the concept of reducing friction. By making our habits more accessible and less complicated, we can seamlessly incorporate them into our daily routine. He also advocates for the 2-minute rule, suggesting that if a new habit can be done in 2 minutes or less, it should be done immediately. The easier a habit, the more likely it is to be repeated. And finally, how do we make our habits satisfying? The fourth law of behavior change in Atomic Habits hinges on this question. James Clear emphasizes that we are more likely to repeat a behavior when the experience is satisfying. This is largely tied to the human desire for immediate gratification. We want rewards now, not later. So, to stick with a habit, make sure it delivers an immediate payoff. It's not only about making a habit easy, it's about making it enjoyable too. The secret to maintaining a habit: make it satisfying. So, what have we learned about habits? We've discovered how they form the bedrock of our daily lives, each action, each choice, a stitch in the tapestry of our existence. We've delved into the 4 laws of behavior change as outlined in James Clear's insightful book, Atomic Habits. Firstly, we learned about the importance of making it obvious, of setting clear intentions and cues for our habits. Secondly, we explored the power of making it attractive, of using positive reinforcement and temptation bundling to make our habits more appealing. Thirdly, we touched on the importance of making it easy, of reducing friction and employing the 2-minute rule to make starting new habits a breeze. And lastly, we discussed the value of making it satisfying, of using immediate rewards and habit tracking to reinforce our habits. As we close, let's not forget, habits are the building blocks of our lives. It's the quality of our habits that determines the quality of our lives.